Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Antharion. This is episode 16, and it has been quite a while, folks, since we have last been in here. I am never going to be able to find my way out of this dungeon. It has been that long. But we'll continue to play around and see what we can see what we can do, and hope that we can find our way out. All that being said, let's take a peek. Is there anything laying around that we should be aware of? I can't recall if there was like an easy, breezy, beautiful button or anything like that. I don't think so. There may have been. There may have been a button that selects all. Like I said, it's been a little bit of time. Nope, doesn't appear to be. So, is it F? G? It's G. G is the grab all button, guys. Like I said, it has been a little bit of time since I last played, so you will have to bear with me that I'm probably horribly awful at this game and have forgotten at least half of what I've figured out or learned throughout my time with it so far. I also feel like the volume level is a little bit on the loud side. I'm going to lower the sound. Wow, I haven't been in these options in a long time. I'm going to lower the music to 2. And then we're going to get out of here and we're going to return. Alright, let's continue on. My lantern burned out. That's not okay. What else do we have? Do we have a torch? We have a torch. Let's use the torch. Where's my secondary weapon? Oh, it's already there. Okay. Well, we're going to put the torch in our weapon slot, and there we go. The torch, if I'm not wrong, is slightly worse than the other thing. Alright, we got some ectoplasm, and we got ourselves some gold. Gold! I believe we just recently leveled up too, if I'm not wrong. I think so. I believe we did indeed just level up, which is a pretty cool thing. Alright, it looks like on our little map here, there is a place that I did not go to over this way. So, we shall go into this general direction and see what we can see. I see a lot of nothing right now. I see a potentially large... Ooh, there's going to be a fight on our hands. Alright. We've been webbed, which means I cannot move. Not a big fan of not being able to move, but ooh, we hit the Widow Spider for a decent amount of damage there. Alright, you're gonna throw out another web, huh? That was your play. Well, you're gonna get wrecked for it, I guess. Oh, we missed. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's use a fireball here. Decent damage, and we could try an arrow. I don't think it's going to be enough. You know what? I don't even care. Let's just sit where we're at. We'll end it. And we're going to get hit once. Not a big deal. We're going to miss. We're going to shoot, and we're going to kill. Alright, there's nothing to grab there. Apparently there's nothing to grab over here. However, like I said, there is a lever. I do not know what the lever did, but I pulled it. So there's that. I wish I knew what it did. There's a chest over here that I'm pretty sure I already looted. It does appear that I did. Again, not sure what the lever did. Could be any one of a million things, which is what's really, really ridiculously sad. Alright, we're going to continue to walk around here just to see if there's anything we missed. There's going to be some exploratory things. I think we didn't open any of these doors. I think that's where we can continue on. I'm going to try to do a quick save here. I don't remember what the quick save button is. Is it Q? It is Q. Q is the quick save button, folks. Alright. I'm going to come in here. This looks a little bit scary. I'm going to use our torch to get a little bit further vision about where we're at here. I'm sure we're about to go and do battle with a ghost here. Oh! What is that? Oh, there's statue mages, and there's a bunch of them. Who knew there was such a thing as a statue mage? I certainly didn't know. Alright, we're going to swap over to our weapon. And we're going to hit the ghost and totally miss because we're awesome like that. Because we're straight balling right now. Alright, we're going to miss another attack. What is on him that's making us miss so many times? Do we know? Missile shield. Well, that seems a little bit painful and unsatisfying. Well, what about fire shield? No? No fire shield? Okay. Alright, we'll move out of the way. There's going to be some more fireballs, stuff flying our way. It's not super horrible. A melee shield on the statue mage. Okay, so don't melee that guy. Don't missile this guy. That makes sense. We will attack you and do a little bit of damage. Come down here and do a little bit more damage. Going to move aside. Going to cast another pillar of flame and kill off 2 of you. And then, is anyone ridiculously hurt? It looks like our boy, is it Gorash? Looks like our boy Gorash or Druidwin or somebody is pretty hurt. Yeah, Druidwin. It's Druidwin. He is hurt. Oh, the failed spell. Oh, we got polymorphed. We're pig. And a double melee shielding going on right here. Got a nice critical hit there. And with another critical hit, which is pretty freaking amazing, by the way. You guys are aware that critical... Oh, we failed. That's pretty weak. Okay, fire hurts. Fireballs hurt too. And getting meleeed by a statue, while that doesn't seem to be super scary, it's a little bit terrifying. Not gonna lie. Alright, big attack there. Gonna try again with the fire, and we killed off 1. Hey, our polymorph wore off. We can throw a heal out onto Gorash now. And a failed attack and another polymorph. Alright, that's fine with me. 86%, not too shabby. 90%. And a regular fireball should end you, and it did. The polymorph is real, but not real enough. And you're weakened, while annoying and mildly inconvenient, not going to be enough to stop me. And victory! Well, pretty happy with how that all worked out. I don't know that we're going to gain anything out of the whole ordeal. Oops, I hit the wrong button. Is there anything for me? No, nothing for me. Alright, doesn't look like there's anything for me to grab or loot. Which, incidentally, sucks quite profusely. Alright, I think it's time for us to rest for 2-3 hours. It costs us 3 food. It's not about the health, it's always about the mana, folks. I wish there was a way to restore mana quicker without using potions or without having to rest for quite so long. But that's neither here nor there. We're going to do a quick save again because, hey, I've learned my lesson through some games that quick saving is pretty darn good. Alright, there's a random box in the middle of the room with a foo-foo. Okay, well, we have a cat. I don't know if that was a thing that needed to happen, but we have a cat. And this is open somewhere else. Or from somewhere else. Alright, well... We accomplished something there. We got a cat. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. I mean, we did pull a lever, which probably opened something else. It's not the thing that we needed it to open this time around. Alright, we're going to keep our eyes peeled, or opened at least, and see what we can find here. Back through this way. We've already been to all these different places. We're going to continue to backtrack as far as we have to be able to find whatever it is that we're looking for. And unfortunately, I'm not even 100% sure what it is that we are looking for. I'm pretty sure we've already looted all these containers. It does appear that that is indeed the case. This room has already had some sort of battle in it. And that's one thing that, we have another place that we have not discovered yet. That's one thing that I'm not super thrilled about playing this game over such a long period of time and having breaks in between, is you do forget about a lot of the stuff that you've already done, or that you've been trying to do, so it kind of sucks, but at the same time, the game itself is a lot of fun. Like, honestly, if I was playing this on my own, there's a pretty good chance I'll either have gotten to the point where I failed and lost the game, or I would have gotten to the point where I have beaten it by now. But unfortunately, I am not playing it by myself, and therefore that's not going to be what happens. Alright, looks like there's another door this way that we haven't opened yet. Or a wall. Oh, that's what happened. Oh, okay, webbed our caster and our melee combatant. That sucks. 91%, we missed the 91. Of course we did. Let's just throw a fireball out there and make them know. Make them realize their mistake. Alright, you're going to web us? You're going to web me again? No? Ooh, you actually threw an attack. It's mildly impressive. Alright, you're pretty close to death. You are actually dead. And you're going to get hit with a fireball as well, and that's pretty much it. You're going to web me again, I'm going to smack you, and I'm actually going to swap over to our mug and clobber you. Yeah! Mug clobberation, go! Alright, we're going to swap back over to you, down to you. What? Oh, all party members must be adjacent. Yes, yes, yes. I recall. Alright, so there we are. Ooh, we got ourselves a common cape. That's kind of epic. I think most of our folks have a common cape already. Some of them may even have a common cold. Yeah, it's not funny. Alright, some unidentified sandals and something else. What is this? A silver bar. Alright, so we have a weight of 1, armor of 1, weight of 1, armor of 1. I think that our magician does not have one of these, so we will throw it onto him. And we are overloaded with our silver bar. We'll throw that onto her. Now she is overloaded. How heavy is the silver bar? 10. That is pretty tremendous. She is not overloaded. She's close, though. Alright, well, I feel like that probably might not have been worth it, but I have no idea. And it says that the thing opens from somewhere else. I'm fairly certain that I recall there being a thing in here. We have a travel map. I really want to use a travel map. I'd prefer to use an actual map. I wish we could get a bigger map that we could scroll through the dungeon with. I'm sure there's probably a button that does that, but I don't know what it is. Or maybe it's just this. Maybe it's literally only this thing. Well, again, I'm pretty sure there was a place that we had to have a certain amount of lore to go through, and I think I did that already, but I don't think it was enough. Now, how do we get out of here? That's my question. Which way was the way out? I would assume it's somewhere over here. Like up in this direction, maybe. Oh, this is a chest. Well, again, folks, it's time to wander around and, well, learn this dungeon really, really ridiculously well while we try to find the exit. I'm all about that. That's fine with me. Hey, it could be this way. It could be any different way. Hold on. Is there a path down? Nope, there was not. Alright. That is a dead end to the left. This is continuing on, so this has me a little bit more hopeful. Okay. Have I been in here? I feel like I have. But I feel like I haven't discovered everything there is to discover, obviously, because there's still a spot over here that I didn't see. Oh, it's a dead end. Okay, that's fair. Okay, I don't see anything special in this room. And I imagine we probably discovered all that we could in this place. Lots of vines and things laying around. Wow, this place is a lot bigger than I remember. We must have been down here for 2 or 3 episodes at least. Ah, here we go. Place we have yet to be thus far. We'll use our torch, and we found yet another door. 45% says it's an easy lockpick. We're going to swap back over to you. And it looks like there's nothing that we can do in there. And there's a common lead necklace and a gem. Well, that was less impressive than you might hope. Well, darn. I actually did have my hopes up there. I was hoping that maybe that was going to lead me to the amazing place that was going to open something else, and we were going to be all like, yeah! But it turned out it didn't actually do anything, so that is what I say. Alright, I'm pretty sure we've already grabbed up this. Just in case we didn't, might as well come back and take a peek. Alright. Well, not too shabby so far, folks. Our party is still going strong. I feel like, well, maybe not the strongest group ever, but we're decent. Now, we are out here. I don't know who Rosemary is, but I am going to quickly do a quick save. That's right, quickly do a quick save. We'll go talk to Rosemary. Have you found my dear Fufu yet? Here she is, or what's left of her anyway. Hand over Fufu's corpse. Oh, thank you so much, alas, I can once again hold my Fufu in my arms again. Well, we'll be on our way now. Alright, so that happened. Well, we got Rosemary's cat. I guess that's something, right? We can be proud of a job well done, or some horrible rendition of that. Alright. I'm not sure there's anything to do. Can we loot any of these? You can click on the headstone. It says unknown grave. Alright, there should be more combat around here somewhere, I would assume. I don't suppose the map shows us anything. Not really. And we've already pretty much been to all these places, it seems. It looks like there's blood here, and there's a mine over here. Have we been inside the mine? Let's go take a peek, shall we? We have not been inside this mine. Alright, so let's go explore some mines, guys. We may end up being dead. We may end up being rich. I don't know. It really depends on the mine. Oh. The mine. There are crabs and bats. And bat crabs. Those are the worst. Bat crabs are... Is that a vampire bat sorcerer necromancer? Alright, it's just a bat necromancer, but still, it's a little bit weird. Alright, 18 damage done there. I'm gonna come over here and clobber you. There it is. Come down here and hit you with a fireball. It's gonna make you super sad. And we're just gonna casually walk over here and just be like, I'm chill. Crab's gonna be like, rah! And then he's, wow, he failed 2 spellcasts in a row. That is weak. Alright, gonna clobber you once. Going to swap and shoot and miss. Ooh, that's weak. And dead. That crab is just chilling there. Oh, the poison. That's unfortunate. And you're actually not dead. I'm surprised. Now you're dead. Oh, we missed another 90%. Wow, we are just unlucky. Throw out the heal. We'll wait for the crab to come on over. Kind of wish we had like a crab man. That would be fun to have some crab on crab violence. Come on now. Who wouldn't love to see that? Oh my gosh. What is wrong with her? That's ridiculous. Chimera's is like, nope. Not going to land a single shot. Sorry. Alright, gonna back off, and then hopefully our swordsman, our axeman over here, can come over here and axe him a wow, we can't axe him a question. That's weak. Holy crap, she missed again. And we have no spell points. Is it possible that maybe we can't do damage to the crab with an arrow because of the shell? I felt like I hit one of the first crabs. Maybe that's not the case. Let's take a look. We'll just see if Chimera ever actually hits anything. I think she's missed every single shot. Nope. Oh, well, she critically hit him with her mace thing, so that's... Huh. Well, I don't know what to tell you guys. That was pretty weird. Alright, we're going to rest again. Probably 3 hours again. Not sure how much food we have. I assume we have at least 3 hours worth of food. I swear, though, I really wish we had a better way of... We still have some food. A better way of regaining, not equipment, but mana. Or like it regenerated slowly over time or something, because I feel like that would make this game a lot better. Probably a little bit easier, but definitely a lot better. Like, easy isn't always bad, guys. Or easier isn't always bad. Easy sometimes is bad, but easier, not usually that bad. Alright, looks like crab on crab on crab on bat necromancer and bat priest. Same bat necromancer, same bat priest channel, folks. Alright, and the attack is real, and it landed. And the fireball finished off the priest. Alright. We are here. We will slaughter all that stand in opposition to us, that oppose us in any way. We shall slaughter... Oh, confused. I am not a fan of that. Alright, goodbye, Crabman. Alright, while confused, she still got hit by the enemy. That's fine. Alright, you fail your attack, sir. I shall miss you. Hey, she landed her attack. So we were just like the most ridiculously unlucky persons ever the last time around. Oh, we both failed. That's fantastic. Ha! Take that, 3 damage. Ooh, that's not fun. Oh no, we're quiet. Are we? Not really. Alright, the attack. Ooh, crit too. Nice. Bonk. Alright. We're going to throw a heal onto ourselves, maybe. 85%. There it is. Landed it. Nailed it. Ready to go. Oh no, we've been weakened again. Alright, and oops. And the attack. And it's not enough to finish you, but it's close. By the way, you're dead, sir. Yep, that just happened. Bonk you upside the noggin. You're going to come over and attack our melee compatriot, who's going to not be able to finish you off, but is going to have the wherewithal to have somebody next to him finish you off. Or near to him. Alright, we got some food. Right click. I don't want any of the rocks. Oh, I just grabbed all the rocks. Remember when I said I didn't want any of the rocks? I was totally lying to all of you there. Jeez. Drop all of those. Alright, what do we have? Anything else to loot? No? Nope, that's pretty much it. Oh, we used up some more of our wonderful, wonderful mana. Hey, there's a door over here. And apparently it opens from elsewhere. Okay, that's something to be aware of. Let's go check out this side first. We're running out of time. We're not quite there yet. We're getting close to running out of time. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. We're going to leave the garbage. Then we're going to head back this way. And we're going to hope that we're able to find our way through, open this thing, and see what that's all about. That's my hope, anyway. Whether that happens or not remains to be seen. Alright, we have a fish, and we have a face mask. A couple of rocks, and we have some gold here. And that seems like a very, very, very small, short little dungeon here. Not gonna lie. Says it looks like it opens from somewhere else. Does that mean that there's going to be one of those things with the arcane lore requirement? Let's open this. I don't see any of that stuff on any of these walls. I also don't see where else we can go, but it's over here. This is where else we can go. We're going to do another quick save. I'm going to try to get through this fight without using too much in the way of mana at this point. We'll see if it actually plays out or what. I'd love it that his mana would go up. What is his mana at right now? 31, or spell points. 31 out of 104. Let's see if we can move around if it goes up at all. Well, it looks like we're about to do battle here. 31 out of 104. Nope, did not go up at all. Alright. Well, we'll let the bat close with me. And, oh, we got polymorphed with our main attacker. That's not great. And the attack is real. 17 damage, not bad. Alright, let's go for a shot here. Oh, we have no arrows. Well, that would be difficult. Ooh, that was a pretty big hit. Not a bad hit there. And can we finish you? Indeed we can. Alright, we're going to cast a heal up onto Drudwin. And the poison is out. That's super fun. I always love being poisoned. I mean, who doesn't? Let's be honest. Being poisoned? Super fun! Not really. Oh no, we've been silenced. Whatever will we do? Well, the attack is real. Sheer level of annoyance is real. And the heal could have been real, but it's not. There it is. The kill is real. So there we go. We're going to go down to her. Throw a heal up onto you, and then come back. Is there any items to be had here? I don't feel like there... Ah, there is. Okay. A few items to be had. And aha! Hey, and we had an arcane lore high enough to actually go through it. Very nice. Alright, let's get through this. And there's a lever and a post, which is weird. I don't know what the post is for, but let's use the lever. That probably opened that door that we were looking at earlier. Let's come on down this way and see if there's anything else for us. Yeah, like I said, we have a little bit of time before we have to break off the episode, so if I can get some stuff accomplished, I'll feel pretty darn good about it. Some lizard tails, and I think that is pretty much it for this dungeon. So let's go back through that door that we opened, see what that's all about, and then break it off here, guys. Well, looks like there's another thing to go through down this way. Alright, I'll go a bit further. Well, this looks like this leads to yet another fight. Maybe we should rest this one first. Let's rest this one for 3 hours. It's the norm, trying to get our mana back. I know, I'm not super thrilled about it either. Alright. And oh dear, we just found a worm mage. That can't be fun. 88%. Landed that. Like a boss. Make sure that we hit the worm mage. Alright, we did some decent damage there. I'm going to try to split away from the rest of the pack. Oh, and it failed its spellcast. We might actually be able to kill it in 2 rounds. Without it being able to actually attack us. I'd be pretty stoked about that. Okay. Oh, we're pretty darn close. If you don't fail your cast. There it is. The worm mage is down. Yay for a mini boss fight going my way for a change. Yeah. Alright. Come over here and... Oops. We missed. Oh, we're out of arrows. That's unfortunate. I thought we were doing pretty darn good with arrows, but apparently not. Oh, we missed that attack too, really. Yeah, 2 damage. Crab miss. Ooh, that one didn't miss. Alright, and another bash, and another smack, and we're gonna back away, and heal! What do we have? Ooh, 9 damage. Not bad. Aren't you supposed to be, like, super tanky in comparison to everyone else? I feel like I'm always surprised at how much damage you have done to you every single time. Alright, 133 gold. We got some strong vigor potion. Let's go into our inventory here. She really is out of arrows. That is pretty darn unfortunate. Like I said, I thought we still had quite a bit, but obviously I was incorrect, and it doesn't look like anybody else has any either. So she is effectively a melee combatant again. She needs to drop the rock. We need to go back into his inventory. We really need to get to a town to sell some stuff. I feel like we're holding on to way too many things. Alright, some gold from here. Oops, I grabbed the garbage. Alright. I think that's it. So I feel pretty good about this. We finished clearing out an area that we were in before. We're going to drop this garbage, and we're going to head back over to that place, folks. So I'll let this episode run a little bit longer than I was planning, just because I feel like we've accomplished so very much. There's a medium lockpick. I don't think we're going to be able to pick this. Let's do a quick save. We could save scum through this if we really wanted to. I don't want to. Just going to try it 2 times. I think we're going to leave it at that. How many lockpicks do we have? We have 13. We'll go 4 times. 3 and 4. Alright, she can't do it. We gave it our best shot. There's no way to get through that yet. Maybe soon. Alright, let's head on over to this side and see what's up. I'm assuming that this door is now open, and indeed it is. We will once again do a quick save. We'll go on in, and we will hopefully be able to murder whatever is behind this door. There are a bunch of crystals back here. +2 lore. Ooh, shiny. I am a fan. I wonder if we need those for some sort of crafting thing. I don't think so. Again, I don't know, but hey, blue crystals, bonus to lore. I will 100% take that. In fact, I'm sure people will scream at me, but that's why I'm going to do it now as opposed to later. And you know what? I'll wait to do it later, guys. I may actually look up just to see if there's a recipe or something. I'd rather not use a crystal now that gives me 2 ore when I can like craft some sort of potion that gives me 30 ore just by getting like 1 or 2 more ingredients. Seems like that would be a waste. Anyway, folks, that is going to do it for this episode. I hope you guys had some fun. And it was nice to get back into playing some Antharion. I'm hoping that since some of the games are starting to fade away, and by fade away I mean we're actually beating games, we're finally accomplishing goals here, that some of the games that have fallen a little bit more toward the back burner is going to come back to the forefront. We'll be able to play those a bit more often. Stuff like Antharion, Shadowrun Hong Kong. I would love to go back to Wasteland 2. You know, various games that have just kind of sat back and haven't really had much of the limelight lately. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. I will see you next time with, well, whatever the next installment of Antharion is. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.